Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? Maybe you've noticed how your friends seem to be doing less, too. Conversations might not feel as vibrant. And sometimes it feels like you're more of a spectator in life than a participant. But what if I told you that you don't need to rely on a large circle of friends after 70 to live a fulfilling, vibrant life? In fact, embracing your independence can be a game changer for your happiness and well-being. As we get older, our relationships with others can change, sometimes unexpectedly. You might find that certain friendships, while meaningful, are not as necessary for your happiness and vitality as they once were. This isn't to say that we no longer need social connections, far from it. But as we approach 70, we often find that we can thrive without the constant need for external validation or companionship. Today, I want to share 6 powerful reasons why embracing independence in your later years can make all the difference in how you experience life. Let's start with the first reason: freedom to focus on yourself. When you're surrounded by friends or social obligations, it's easy to get caught up in trying to please everyone or meet their expectations. Maybe you've had a lifetime of balancing others' needs, your family, your colleagues, your friends, and now it's your time. The beauty of independence is that it allows you the freedom to focus on yourself. You can spend time doing what you truly enjoy without the pressure to fit into someone else's plans. Whether it's taking up a new hobby, revisiting an old passion, or simply enjoying some quiet time with a book, being independent means you get to call the shots. Think about it. How often do you feel like you're only doing something because someone else wants you to? Now, with the luxury of time and choice, you can truly engage with activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. You might find yourself rediscovering forgotten interests, like painting or gardening, or perhaps trying something new, like learning a new language or taking a cooking class. The key here is that you're not doing it to impress anyone, you're doing it because it makes you feel good. This freedom can also extend to your living environment. You might decide to downsize, move somewhere quieter, or perhaps even travel to places you've always dreamed of. The world is your oyster, and you don't need to wait for anyone else to approve of your plans. The choice is yours alone, and that's incredibly empowering. Next, let's talk about mental and emotional freedom. One of the most surprising benefits of embracing independence after 70 is the mental and emotional relief it brings. When you stop relying on others for validation or approval, you free yourself from the mental clutter of constantly trying to keep up with social expectations. This doesn't mean you stop caring about others, it simply means you stop letting external pressures dictate how you live your life. Consider the emotional energy that often goes into maintaining relationships. There's the effort of making sure everyone is happy, keeping up with birthday parties, attending social gatherings, and so on. While these are all important, they can also drain you if you're not careful. As you grow older, you might find that the emotional rewards of spending time with others are no longer as fulfilling as they once were. Embracing independence can give you a sense of peace and clarity. You can choose to spend your time with people who truly enrich your life rather than out of obligation. And the best part? You can nurture the relationships that truly matter, without the need to exhaust yourself for the sake of social norms. Your energy can now be directed towards meaningful, quality connections, and you'll find that those relationships are more rewarding than ever before. Now, with independence comes a sense of self-discovery that's truly priceless. You start to see yourself not just in the roles you've played throughout life: mother, father, friend, colleague, but as an individual with your own unique needs and desires. The more time you spend alone, the more you realize how much you can grow and evolve. You're no longer defined by the expectations others place on you. You're free to explore your true self, to understand your wants, needs, and dreams on a deeper level. This journey of self-discovery can also lead to greater personal growth. As you embrace independence, you'll be amazed at the inner strength you never knew you had. The act of living on your own terms, without constantly seeking external approval, fosters confidence and resilience. You begin to appreciate your own company, and in doing so, you unlock your true potential. Having covered these first two reasons, freedom to focus on yourself and mental and emotional freedom, you might be feeling a little more curious about the next steps. It's clear that independence brings a lot to the table, but there's more. Now that we've talked about how independence gives you freedom, let's dive into how it can also boost your health and well-being. And trust me, it's all connected. Now that we've explored how embracing independence can give you the freedom to focus on yourself and provide mental and emotional relief, let's talk about how it can actually improve your physical health and overall well-being. Yes, you heard me right. Independence isn't just a mental state, it has real, tangible benefits for your body. 2. The first benefit we're going to touch on is less stress and better physical health. Think about it. When you're constantly juggling social obligations, attending events, and worrying about the needs of others, it can take a toll on your body. Stress is one of the leading causes of many chronic conditions, like high blood pressure, heart disease, and even digestive issues. When you're free from the pressure to keep up with others, you may notice a significant reduction in your stress levels. This relaxation allows your body to heal, regenerate, and perform at its best. With independence, you create space in your life to prioritize your health. You can develop a routine that works for you, whether that's taking daily walks, practicing yoga, or following a healthy eating plan. And the best part is, you don't need to accommodate anyone else's schedule or preferences. The freedom to choose how you care for your body can lead to greater consistency in maintaining healthy habits. And the results speak for themselves. Less stress, more energy, and an improved quality of life. Along with physical health, there's the joy of unstructured time. For many people, as they age, there's a sense of relief in no longer having a packed calendar filled with social events or commitments. You no longer have to rush from one gathering to the next, feeling drained at the end of the day. Instead, you get to enjoy unstructured time, which allows your body and mind to rest and recharge. Unstructured time isn't just about doing nothing, it's about giving yourself permission to simply be. It's about soaking up the moment without worrying about pleasing others or meeting external expectations. This freedom to go at your own pace can lead to increased happiness, improved mental clarity, and an overall sense of peace. Whether you choose to take a nap, watch a favorite show, or simply sit outside and enjoy nature, this unstructured time is an essential part of self-care. And don't underestimate the power of better sleep. As we age, quality sleep becomes even more crucial to maintaining good health. Stress, anxiety, and a busy social life can all interfere with our ability to get restful sleep. When you embrace independence, you can design your days in a way that supports a healthy sleep routine. You can go to bed when you want, wake up when your body feels ready, and create an environment that promotes relaxation. Better sleep means more energy throughout the day, improved cognitive function, and even a stronger immune system. By prioritizing rest and embracing a lifestyle that fosters good sleep, you'll find that your overall health improves in ways you might not have expected. Now, let's talk about greater personal fulfillment. As we age, it's natural to start thinking about the things that really matter. Independence gives you the space to pursue the activities that make you feel truly fulfilled. Whether it's engaging in a passion project, volunteering, or simply spending time doing things that make you feel alive, embracing your independence allows you to prioritize your own joy. Many people over 70 find that they have a renewed sense of purpose when they stop focusing on others' expectations. You might decide to travel, write a book, or finally take up painting things you've always wanted to do but never had the time for. Independence lets you fill your days with meaningful activities that nourish your soul. Finally, there's the beauty of embracing a slower pace of life. With independence comes the ability to embrace a slower, more intentional way of living. Instead of rushing through life, trying to keep up with the busy pace of the world around you. You can choose to savor each moment. This slower pace allows you to experience life in a deeper, more meaningful way. You might find that your mornings become sacred rituals, where you wake up slowly, have a cup of coffee, and enjoy the quiet. Or maybe you spend more time savoring meals, connecting with nature, or simply reflecting on the day. This slower pace isn't just about slowing down physically, it's about creating a sense of mindfulness in your life. It's about choosing quality over quantity in every aspect of your day, from the time you spend with loved ones to the way you care for yourself. The slower pace gives you the opportunity to be more present and engaged with the world around you. And that's a gift that can lead to greater happiness and contentment. Now that we've seen how independence benefits your health, well-being, and fulfillment, we can start to understand how embracing independence after 70 can be a true catalyst for living your best life. You no longer have to rely on a large social circle to feel complete. In fact, by embracing your independence, you open up a world of opportunities for growth, joy, and vitality. Let's dive deeper into the final reason why independence is key to living a fulfilling life after 70. It's all about the power of self-sufficiency. When you can truly rely on yourself, you'll find that your confidence and sense of empowerment grow in ways that nothing else can match. But more on that in just a bit. Now that we've explored how embracing independence can enhance your health, well-being, and fulfillment, let's dive into the final reason why independence is crucial for living your best life after 70. It all boils down to the power of self-sufficiency. When you reach a stage in life where you can truly rely on yourself emotionally, physically, and even financially, it can feel incredibly empowering. There's something deeply satisfying about knowing that you have the strength and ability to handle whatever life throws your way, all on your own. You become the master of your own destiny. And that's a feeling that no one can take away from you. Self-sufficiency doesn't mean you're closing yourself off from the world or refusing help when it's needed. It's about finding strength in independence and realizing that you have the capability to manage your own life. This newfound independence allows you to confidently make decisions that align with your desires and goals, without worrying about what others may think. Whether it's managing your finances, keeping your home organized, or making important health decisions, knowing that you can handle these tasks on your own gives you a profound sense of control. You no longer have to rely on others to take care of you or tell you what to do. You have the power to shape your life in a way that suits you best. One of the key aspects of self-sufficiency is financial independence. As you age, financial security becomes increasingly important. The good news is that, with independence, you gain the opportunity to manage your finances on your terms. You may find that you're in a better position than ever before to make decisions that support your long-term financial well-being. Whether it's budgeting wisely, saving for future goals, or making smart investments, having control over your financial life means you can enjoy your golden years without constant worry about money. In fact, many seniors find that embracing independence can actually lead to more financial freedom. When you're no longer spending money on social events or buying things to keep up with the latest trends, you start to realize just how much you can save. And with a little careful planning, you may find that you have more resources at your disposal than you thought. This financial freedom allows you to enjoy your time more fully, whether that means traveling, spending time with family, or pursuing hobbies you've always wanted to try. Self-sufficiency also means you can take care of your health and well-being without relying on others to guide your every move. When you're independent, you become more attuned to your body's needs. You know when you need rest, when you need exercise, and when you need a little extra care. You have the ability to manage your health in a way that feels right for you, without having to rely on others to tell you what to do. Of course, this doesn't mean you can't ask for help when it's needed. It simply means that you're not dependent on others for your happiness or your sense of well-being. By trusting your own instincts and taking responsibility for your health, You'll find that you can maintain a high quality of life without needing constant support from others. Another wonderful aspect of embracing self-sufficiency is the confidence it brings. The more you take control of your life, the more you realize that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. You start to trust yourself, and that trust translates into greater self-esteem and a more positive outlook on life. You feel more empowered in every aspect of your life, from making decisions about your day-to-day activities to tackling big, long-term goals. And here's the best part. As you gain confidence in your independence, you inspire those around you. When friends and family see you living confidently, managing your life with purpose, and taking responsibility for your own happiness, they will be inspired to do the same. You set an example of strength and self-reliance that can have a ripple effect on everyone in your life. And let's not forget, when you embrace independence, you're also giving others permission to do the same. As you embrace the power of self-sufficiency, you may also find that you experience greater peace of mind. When you're not constantly worried about other people's expectations or seeking validation from others, you free yourself from unnecessary stress. You learn to live in the moment, appreciating the beauty of your own company, and you gain a deep sense of contentment. This sense of peace will flow through every aspect of your life, from your relationships to your daily activities. Now that we've covered all 6 reasons freedom to focus on yourself: mental and emotional freedom, better physical health, greater personal fulfillment, a slower pace of life, and the power of self-sufficiency, it's clear that embracing independence after 70 is not just a choice. It's a powerful way to live a richer, more fulfilling life. Remember, it's never too late to take charge of your own happiness. Independence doesn't mean isolating yourself or abandoning relationships. It means empowering yourself to live life on your own terms. By embracing your independence, you open the door to endless possibilities for personal growth, joy, and vitality. So, take a deep breath and know that you have everything you need within yourself to thrive in your later years. Here's to living your best life at any age. It seems we've covered everything on why embracing independence after 70 is such a powerful decision. We've talked about how it allows you to focus on yourself, reduces stress, boosts your health, and gives you the peace of mind that comes with self-sufficiency. But there's one more thing I want to leave you with. Something that can make all the difference in how you approach this stage of your life: the power of reinvention. As we age, society often expects us to slow down or take a step back. But I believe this is one of the most exciting times to reinvent who we are. Independence opens the door to new possibilities and allows you to be whoever you want to be. You no longer have to live up to anyone's expectations or fit into the molds that might have been set for you in the past. The freedom to reinvent yourself is one of the greatest gifts of embracing independence after 70. You might think, but I'm too old for that, or it's too late to make a change now. But I'm here to tell you it's never too late. Whether you're deciding to change careers, pick up a new hobby, or even learn something completely new, embracing independence gives you the space and confidence to create a new version of yourself. Maybe you've always wanted to write a book, learn to play an instrument, or even start a small business. Now's the time to dive into those dreams, without the restrictions you might have felt earlier in life. The possibilities are endless. The beauty of reinvention is that it's not about making huge, sweeping changes. It's about making small shifts in your life that bring you joy, excitement, and purpose. For example, you might decide to start a gardening project, volunteer for a cause you care about, or even start a blog to share your experiences and wisdom. These are the little steps that, over time, can transform your life and bring new meaning and excitement. Reinvention also allows you to embrace change with confidence. As we get older, the world around us changes, but so do we. By embracing change and viewing it as an opportunity for growth, you can avoid the feeling of being left behind. Instead of resisting change, You can look at it as an opportunity to explore new horizons, connect with people from different walks of life, and find new ways to enjoy the years ahead. In fact, embracing change and independence can bring an entirely new sense of purpose to your life. You might not be in the same roles you once held, but that doesn't mean your life has any less meaning. You can choose what your purpose is now, whether it's through creative expression, helping others, or even discovering a new passion. The beauty of independence is that you're free to make that choice. And you're the one who defines what success looks like for you. One of the most empowering aspects of reinvention is that it doesn't require a big social circle or constant validation from others. You get to define what's important to you and pursue it without the distractions or pressures that often come with pleasing other people. When you live independently, you make decisions based on what's right for you, not based on the opinions of others. Now, let's talk about the joy of living for yourself. For much of our lives, we focus on others, our children, our partners, our friends. But as we embrace independence after 70, we learn the joy of living for ourselves. This isn't about being selfish. It's about acknowledging that you've spent so much of your life caring for others that now it's your time to focus on your own desires and happiness. Whether it's traveling, creating art, or simply relaxing with a good book, living for yourself means taking the time to nurture your own spirit and enjoy the things that make you feel alive. Living for yourself also helps you to find joy in the simple things. You may not have the energy or the need for big, elaborate plans anymore. Instead, you might find that the quiet moments watching the sunset, sipping a cup of tea, or chatting with a neighbor becomes some of the most fulfilling parts of your day. The beauty of independence is that it helps you appreciate these simple moments, the ones that really bring peace and joy into your life. And here's the secret. Happiness is within your control. It's about realizing that true happiness comes from within, from how you choose to see the world and the meaning you assign to your experiences. When you're independent, you begin to realize that your happiness isn't dependent on external factors. You can cultivate it in any way you choose, and that's a truly freeing thought. So, as we wrap up this journey through the many reasons why embracing independence after 70 can be so enriching, I want to leave you with this. It's your life to live, and the possibilities are endless. You can choose how you spend your days, how you take care of yourself, and how you embrace the years ahead. The most important thing is to remember that you have the power to shape your future, no matter your age. So, I encourage you to take this opportunity to embrace your independence fully. Reclaim your freedom, rediscover your passions, and reinvent yourself in ways that bring you joy. And most importantly, don't forget to enjoy every step of this wonderful journey. Here's to living your best life with confidence, happiness, and the freedom to be exactly who you are, no matter your age.